Okay, so shall I move on to my third game?
Yes.
Game note, English learning activity. Obviously, it's an ELA, an English learning activity. It's not a game. Games are fun. Don't have fun in the classroom. Fun is
There is
banned. You're here
no
to learn.
fun
I'll do
here.
some grammar. Learn a grammar now.
Learn it now, and if you don't, you're punished.
Exactly. You're punished with grammar activities.
Let me say, I hope this one is your lyric, your song question thing. So
It is. It is.
Oh yes.
It's gone through, as I've said before, it's gone through adaptations. You know, I started out, I called it Talk to the Stars, but I've turned it into Songversation because you're having a conversation with the song. You can also call it Talk to the Stars if you want to introduce it to your students as a way to interview their favorite singer, songwriter.
Nope, yeah. Do not change it. I love Songversation.
Songversation it is.
Yeah.
So Songversation is something that I can't take 100% credit for. No, I can't, because I used to play the game in the car with myself and my wife and my daughter. We'd be driving along, listening to any song, and I got into the habit of when you know the lyrics to a song, I got into the habit of preempting what the singer was gonna sing, and I'd ask a question, and their response with the line of the song would be answering my question. And I found it worked with most songs. The slower the song, the better when you're driving, because you can't pause it. It's kind of dangerous to be there on Spotify driving along. Like, hang on, just playing a game, guys. I do not advocate mobile phones while driving. Absolutely, very much against that.
But all fair in joking about it.
But yeah, joking about it, but do not do it.
Absolutely not. Even walking, by the way, that's a pet peeve of mine. People walking with their noses in their phone. Come on.
Yeah, it's just bumping into people. Yeah, it's not something I particularly like. So everybody likes it. Yeah, everybody likes at least one song. People will try and say they don't, but everybody likes at least one song. So what I like to do with my students is, we are in a mobile world now. I don't like to completely deny them their phones, their tech and all that stuff. But if they don't have it, you can do it as a teacher at the front of the class, with your computer, or just with the lyrics to a song. So I like to get the first verse of the song. It can be any song. One song I did recently was the 2009 hit "Dynamite" by Teo Cruz. You may or may not know it.
I do not.
When you hear it, you will know it. I'll tell you what, I'll look for it on my other mobile device, and I'll play it, because that will help with the activity.
We
so
might get
you look for the
lyrics
lyrics
on YouTube, though.
I won't do that then, because
anyone listening can look that up. What's it called?
Yeah, it's "Dynamite" by Teo Cruz. So yeah, it's a great song to do this activity with. But I won't do it because I don't want to get flagged on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or Spotify, or whatever device I would use to listen to it.
Any place you use to get your podcasts.
Yeah, any place you can get this very same podcast, in any one of these wonderful places. So you get the lyrics to the song. For example, this song, the first lyric is, "I came to dance, 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 dance." So I would open it up. I'd tell the students, okay, what does that mean in your language? They can translate it. You can go through what it means in their language to make sure they know. Most people know what "I came to dance" means. It's not a particularly nuanced sentence. The guy wanted to dance. So you start by having the lyrics on the board. "I came to dance." And you say, okay, you're going to interview this guy, or you're going to have a conversation with this guy. So how would you start that conversation? Well, usually with "hello." Good. Hello. Is that like you'd say that to your friends? Hello. And I'd probably say hi or hey. Cool. Hey. And what's his name? Teo Cruz. Good. Okay. Teo. Hey, Teo. So you've introduced yourself. Then, how are you? How are things? What have you been up to? Or you look for "I came to dance." What's the question going to be? Why did you come here? Yeah. Hey, Teo, why did you come here? And his response is going to be, I came to dance, 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 dance. Okay. So then you've got the next line. And it's something about getting to the floor because they are his plans. So again, you line up the question for that. The line after that is, I'm wearing all my favorite brands. So you follow on from, what were your favorite plans? They sound like interesting plans, Teo. I like those plans. Again, building on the sentence that I've said before, not just moving straight on to the next question. One of the big problems is, there you go.
Here are the lyrics if you want to show.
Look at that. He's a genius. He's a technical genius.
On
so
in front of your classes, right? Google.
There you go. You've got the lyrics.
There you go.
So you've started out, you've said, hey, Teo, what did you come here to do? I came to dance, 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 dance. Excellent. I love dancing. Dancing's fun. Do you have any plans for this evening? I hit the floor because that's my plans. Very interesting. Again, I like those plans. I'm also a fan of your outfit today. What are you wearing, Teo? I'm wearing all my favorite brands. Yes, I can see you wearing all your favorite brands, all listed there and monochromed on your shirt. And then, is there anything I can provide you with this evening? Give me some space for both my hands. You see, so you go along and you build it up. You make the questions, and you can have that as one person asking the questions. You can put them in pairs, you can put them in groups, and then after that, the possibilities are endless. What I like to do is give a different verse of the very same song first to all the different groups or the different pairs. So they all ask the questions to Teo Cruz. They go through, they work through it, you play it at the end of the class. They ask the question, you pause it on YouTube, Spotify, or whatever device you're using. Then they continue, they ask the next question, they unpause it, and they're there, they have this interview. You can turn it into, I did it as a video project with one of my classes, and I got them to record themselves asking these questions, but I got them to go and choose their own song. So you've done it with your song, you've showed them how to do it, you've modeled it, you've given them a great activity, you've gone through it with them, they know how to do it, then you send them away to get their own song. Obviously, you have to be careful with what song they're going to go for. Make sure, you say no explicit lyrics or nothing too reggaeton, because, it's not particularly appropriate. If you want, you can give them a list of songs. You can go through in the class what songs they're going to do, that they're going to look at, that they're going to go through. Then they go home, and if they need to translate the lyrics, again, you showed them that it's okay. Like, I don't see why we would ban them using their own language when it can be used as a tool, and they can find out what the words mean so they can properly form their questions.
And it's more authentic. It's real. What do I do
exactly.
if I'm trying to have a Spanish conversation and I don't know the word? Well, I go to word reference, or I go to
exactly. And I find out what it means. So it's and again, it's about personalizing it to them. This works with, I'd say, from sort of B1 level, maybe A2 plus kind of level.
Will it work
starting around 10, 11?
Yeah.
I'd start that low. Yeah, because it's all about, that can just be about the questions.
Yeah, sure.
And you can help them with their song. But again, the higher up they go, the better they are. When you're with your advanced ones, you want them to be having a really, really in-depth conversation, as it were. And it's not going only to them.
Exploring different ways. For example, like adapting these to higher level students, instead of using the question word why did you come here? What did you come here for?
Yeah.
There's different ways there's always somewhere to go, isn't there?
Well, exactly. And when it's with music as well, there's something I do in English. Like, I'll listen to a song 50 times and I'll be singing along with it. And then one day I'll just stop and think, whoa, that's what it means. Like, I knew what the meaning of each word, but I didn't know what the song was actually talking about. So it gives them that chance to go in depth about the song. They can really learn about the song and it's going to be something that they like, something that they love. You're not imposing it on them. I mean, you know, you're going to say to them, you know, please don't do Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine. It might not be appropriate. It'd be good for them to learn the message, but the sort of ending to that
or
song.
maybe adult students or like younger adults, like university students that are kind of at the age of exploring themselves, exploring how far they can go and thinking for themselves. That might be an option.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like you said also earlier, adapt these for your classes and listen to your students. If you have one way to do this in mind, and the students are kind of starting to do a different thing that you had in mind, like, don't guide them over into your track necessarily.
Yeah,
allow them to take the activity where they want.
Yeah, because they are like one of your greatest resources. You know, they're the prime resource. And again, the class is not about you. The class is about them. And the problem is, like, sometimes you'll go in with an activity that you prepared and you're like, they're going to love it. And they hate it. You know, it happens. And you're really dejected. And you're like, I'm really going to try and make them love it. Sometimes they don't love it. That activity, however, Songversations, is not one I've ever found more than 2 or 3 students that don't love it. Also, it gives them a chance to get on their phone. If that's permitted in your educational establishment. If not, they've always got the when they go home, they can check it out. I mean, even if they don't have a computer and internet at home, which is incredibly rare these days, they can go somewhere and they can find it. They can get the lyrics from school. Like, it's the access to getting some song lyrics is so very easy. And it also takes away from any excuse from not doing their homework. And here's another thing about trying to kind of motivate your students is, if you're going to give them homework, make it something realistic that they might like. Like this, they will like. Them having to do, like, there are times when they have to do page 20 grammar practice. There are times they have to do that. But like, buffer it with something a bit nicer. Try and get the more boring things, try and work them into your class so you can make them interesting. So it's not them going home going, page 20, grammar, done. Or even worse, getting outside your class right before it's starting and just looking at Marina's book, being like, Marina, what is it? You always do the homework. Let me copy, going in, there you go, done it.
I was just going to say that.
So yeah, it can help avoid that.
Hey guys, I'm sitting here with my daughter, Sophia. She's recording this, and I just want to thank you for watching this video. If you like it and you want to see another video like it, then right next to me, you can click another video for a fun lesson idea or a teaching tip. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you get new videos every week. Keep teaching and keep learning. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.